Welcome back. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of Australian 50-cent coins, the iconic 12-sided pieces that have been in our pockets for decades. But did you know that some of these humble Australian 50-cent coins are now worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars? That's right. Depending on the year, condition, and design, your spare change could be a jackpot waiting to happen. So sit tight as we unveil the top four most valuable and expensive 50-cent Australian coins. Let's get started. First up, the 1994 commemorative 50-cent coin, released in honor of the International Year of the Family. Far beyond its face value, this coin has become a beacon of emotional resonance, historic significance, and high collector demand in today's red-hot numismatic market. Especially in excellent color condition, this coin isn't just a piece of Australian currency. It's a powerful story, preserved in metal, that continues to captivate collectors worldwide and fetches big value in the action market. To understand this coin's impact, we first have to step back to 1994, when the United Nations declared it the International Year of the Family. This initiative focused on strengthening the family unit as the foundation of all societies, emphasizing its role in nurturing values, stability, and harmony across cultures. Australia, a nation known for embracing inclusivity, unity, and social awareness, joined this global celebration by releasing a beautifully designed 50-cent coin. The release wasn't just timely, it was deeply meaningful, becoming a permanent reminder of the importance of family and Australia's commitment to worldwide human values. The coin's message has aged beautifully, and in today's climate of renewed focus on heritage and identity, it carries even greater emotional and collector weight. The design elements of this coin are as unique as its message. On the obverse, we see the majestic effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Raphael Maklauf, a portrait that exudes dignity and continuity. The inscriptions Elizabeth II, Australia, and 1994 frame the Queen's likeness in an elegant arc, reminding us of Australia's constitutional heritage and the period of the coin's issue. But the reverse is where this coin truly comes to life. It features a whimsical yet powerful depiction of a family, drawn in a childlike, innocent style, capturing a mother, father, and children holding hands beneath a sun, representing warmth, unity, and unconditional love. To the right, the United Nations emblem is delicately etched in, symbolizing the global celebration of family values. The lettering Australia 1994 50 cents anchors the scene with official pride. In excellent color condition, these design features sparkle with depth and clarity, preserving every line, detail, and contour as intended by the artist. Now let's talk about rarity, and this is where things get even more exciting. While the coin was released to commemorate a major event, not all of them have stood the test of time in pristine condition. Over the years, countless coins from this issue have been circulated, damaged, or lost. But finding one in excellent color condition, with full strike detail, natural luster, and brilliant eye appeal, has become increasingly rare. Collectors are hunting these coins down, and the competition is heating up. Those with sharp edges, undamaged fields, and full clarity of the family drawing and UN symbol are especially prized. With every passing year, high-grade specimens become harder to source, and that rising scarcity directly fuels its growing value in the collector market. In today's coin-collecting world, demand for the 1994 International Year of the Family 50-cent coin is soaring. Collectors appreciate it not only for its scarcity and age, but also for its heartfelt design and international symbolism. It's a coin that appeals across generations, and its relevance continues to grow. With more people entering the hobby and seeking coins with emotional and cultural value, the 1994 commemorative piece is now recognized as a top-tier collectible. In the action market, especially in excellent color condition, this coin can command prices ranging from $35 to over $100 Australian dollars, and in some private sales or auctions, even higher for near-perfect examples. These values are expected to continue climbing as more collectors realize the beauty and meaning packed into this small yet mighty coin. For collectors, the key is to focus on preservation and presentation. If you already own this coin, especially in high-grade condition, Ensure it is properly stored in a non-PVC protective holder or coin capsule to maintain its original color and fine detailing. Avoid cleaning or polishing, as natural toning only adds to its character and value. If you're seeking one for your collection, target examples with crisp illustrations, full rim definition, and no visible surface wear. And if you're lucky enough to secure one in a mint-sealed set or proof-like condition, you're looking at a highly desirable and investment-worthy piece of Australian history. To sum it up, the 1994 Australian 50-cent commemorative coin celebrating the International Year of the Family is an emotional masterpiece, a collector's dream, and a valuable artifact all rolled into one. Its striking design, heartfelt symbolism, and increasing rarity make it one of the most sought-after coins in the commemorative series. Whether you're a passionate numismatist or someone who values the spirit of family and unity, this coin represents more than currency. It's a timeless treasure. In today's active collector market, especially in excellent color condition, it stands out as a smart investment and a deeply personal keepsake. So if you come across one, don't let it go, because this coin, with its childlike charm and powerful message, could be the crown jewel of your collection and a piece that only grows in prestige and price over time. Next up, the 1996 Australian 50-cent coin. With its bold design, national significance, and rising demand in today's active coin market, this piece has quietly transformed into a valuable collectible, especially when found in very fine condition with original color and full detail. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a new collector entering the scene, this coin might just be the hidden asset your collection needs. To truly appreciate the 1996 Australian 50-cent coin, we must look at the era in which it was produced. By the mid-1990s, Australia's coinage was a stable symbol of national pride, and the 50-cent coin stood out not just for its large, distinctive dodecagonal, 12-sided shape, but also for its consistent artistic identity. The 1996 edition continued the proud tradition of showcasing Australia's unity and royal connection, while also marking another year in the evolving journey of modern Australian coins. This was a time when global interest in Commonwealth nations was growing, and Australia's unique coinage was gaining greater respect on the international stage. The 1996 issue is now viewed as a cornerstone piece from the 1990s, a decade increasingly sought after by collectors. The coin's obverse design proudly features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf. This iconic portrait, with Her Majesty wearing the royal diadem, captures the grace and dignity of Australia's head of state. The inscriptions Elizabeth II, Australia, and the year 1996 surround the portrait with elegant spacing and clarity. On the reverse, the coin dazzles with the powerful image of the Australian coat of arms, featuring the mighty kangaroo and emu, two creatures that famously never walk backward, symbolizing progress and determination. Between them stands the shield representing the 6 states of the Commonwealth, each section highlighting a foundational element of Australia's identity. This combination of symbols creates a masterclass in national pride and detailed engraving. In very fine condition, this coin holds much of its original brilliance, with design details still sharp and visually impressive, a testament to both its quality and its historical weight. Now, let's talk about rarity, the factor that drives every collector's passion. While the 1996 Australian 50-cent coin was not a commemorative issue, it has become increasingly rare in very fine or better condition, especially as most were released into circulation and heavily used over the decades. Coins from this year that still retain strong definition in the portrait, full visibility in the coat of arms, and sharp-edge profiles are becoming less common, and that's where the true value lies. Many of these coins have been lost, damaged, or worn down, making high-grade specimens more elusive. The scarcity of well-preserved examples in today's collector market adds a layer of exclusivity and makes this coin a target for serious collectors building sets by year or seeking pristine representations from the 90s era. The demand for the 1996 50-cent coin is seeing a noticeable surge, particularly from collectors looking to complete full Australian year sets or seeking coins from milestone decades. The market has seen a sharp rise in appreciation for coins that combine national symbolism, excellent condition, and multi-decade age. In very fine condition, This coin commands far more than its face value. Recent market activity places the value for a well-kept 1996 50-cent coin between $10 and 45 Australian dollars, depending on sharpness of strike and preservation of color. Coins that exhibit particularly strong luster or remain in uncirculated sets can push even higher at auction or in private sale environments. What's clear is that this coin is no longer treated as a common piece of pocket change. It's now recognized as a significant numismatic asset. For collectors, this coin offers both opportunity and inspiration. If you already own one, especially in very fine condition or above, now is the time to protect it and possibly get it assessed or professionally graded. Store it using non-PVC flips or hard plastic capsules to preserve its natural tone and prevent future damage. And if you're looking to add one to your collection, focus on pieces with clear definition in the kangaroo, emu, and the individual shields of the coat of arms. Coins with clean fields and undamaged rims will always carry a premium and attract serious buyer attention. As more collectors seek out coins from the late 20th century, a rising trend globally, the value and visibility of this coin will only continue to grow. To conclude, the 1996 Australian 50-cent coin is a silent powerhouse in the collector's world, a coin that embodies history, craftsmanship, and national identity. With its striking dodecagonal design, rich symbolism, and rising rarity, especially in very fine condition, it holds a prominent place in the evolving story of Australian numismatics. As demand for 1990s coinage accelerates and high-quality examples become harder to find, this coin offers collectors a meaningful and lucrative addition to any portfolio. It's more than a coin. It's a symbol of Australian pride, a marker of a unique moment in time, and, most importantly, a valuable investment in a growing global market. So, if you've got a 1996 50-cent coin tucked away, hold on to it. Its value is climbing, and its future looks bright. Next up, the 1997 Australian 50-cent coin, a standout piece that holds both numismatic significance and rising value in today's action-packed collector market. Found in circulated condition, this coin still tells a story of power, prestige, and potential, and it's one that continues to turn heads among seasoned collectors and treasure seekers alike. With a bold design, national importance, and ever-growing rarity, this coin is now seen not only as a piece of pocket change from the past, but as a valuable asset in the modern collecting world. Let's begin by exploring the history and background that gives the 1997 50-cent coin its strong foundation. Australia's 50-cent piece has always stood apart with its distinctive dodecagon shape and substantial silver-like shine, making it both visually and physically impressive. Introduced in 1969 with the current copper-nickel composition, the coin replaced the earlier round, silver version from 1966. By 1997, the 50-cent coin had become a mainstay in Australian currency and an essential part of the country's national coinage identity. This particular year marked a continuation of the royal heritage and national symbols that Australian coins proudly showcase. Although not a commemorative year, the 1997 issue carries a level of consistency, strength, and symbolic continuity that collectors now admire more than ever. The design of the 1997 Australian 50-cent coin is both traditional and powerfully symbolic. On the obverse side, you'll find the elegant effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf. It shows the Queen in a royal diadem, and the inscriptions Elizabeth II, Australia, and 1997 wrap around her portrait in an even, dignified arc. This side reflects Australia's enduring link to the Commonwealth and the monarch's role in national identity. Turning to the reverse, the coin features the Australian coat of arms, a magnificent and bold design showcasing the kangaroo and emu, both standing tall and proud beside the state shield centerpiece. These animals were chosen because they never move backward, symbolizing Australia's relentless progress and determination. This coat of arms, crowned with a 7-pointed star, is a brilliant tribute to unity and national pride. Even in circulated condition, the integrity of these designs remains highly attractive to collectors. When it comes to rarity and condition, the 1997 50-cent coin is rising fast on collectors' radars. While the coin was produced in healthy quantities at the time, most were put into heavy circulation, which means finding examples in decent, visually strong condition is becoming more difficult. Many coins from this year have naturally faded or been scratched from years of use. But for coins in circulated condition that retain clear detail in the portrait, shield, and lettering, their value is solid and growing. The combination of age, dwindling supply of clean examples, and increasing collector interest in 1990s coins makes the 1997 edition a worthy hunt for numismatists. Circulated doesn't mean forgotten. It means the coin has a story, and collectors are keen to preserve that story. In the current collector market, the 1997 50-cent coin is making a strong impact. As more Australians and international collectors turn their eyes to coins from the 1990s, the demand for clean, well-kept examples of the 1997 issue is growing steadily. Prices have seen an upward trend in the last few years, with circulated condition coins fetching anywhere between $5 and $25 depending on eye appeal, clarity of design, and level of surface wear. Coins with natural toning and preserved edges can sometimes push higher, especially when sold in active marketplaces or in themed Australian coin sets. This value is only expected to increase as the supply of high-quality pieces shrinks and the desire to complete decade collections becomes more widespread. For collectors and investors, the 1997 50-cent coin offers both sentimental and financial rewards. If you already own one in circulated but detailed condition, now is the time to protect it. Store it safely in an acid-free sleeve or coin album to prevent further wear. Avoid harsh cleaning methods, as natural patina adds charm and authenticity. And if you're looking to acquire one, seek coins with strong rim definition, visible coat of arms lines, and a clean obverse field. Many collectors now seek year-by-year Australian 50-cent collections, and the 1997 edition is often one of the tougher coins to find in presentable form. This makes it a high-demand piece for those curating complete timelines or showcasing coins from each year of the Queen's reign. In conclusion, the 1997 Australian 50-cent coin is a shining example of how even non-commemorative pieces can rise in status, value, and collectability over time. Its powerful design, deep national symbolism, and historical consistency make it a standout in the series. Even in circulated condition, this coin commands respect in the market and offers excellent potential for long-term value growth. As demand for coins from the late 20th century continues to grow, especially those with bold imagery and strong cultural relevance, the 1997 50-cent stands tall as a valuable collectible. Whether you're holding one already or thinking of starting your collection today, now is the perfect time to act, because this coin is not only a piece of change from the past, it's a symbol of Australia's story, and it's worth every cent in gold. Next up, the 1979 Australian 50-cent coin, a circulated gem that is now turning heads in the coin collecting universe. This isn't just another coin from the pocket change of the past. This is a powerful and rare vintage piece, brimming with national pride, timeless design, and growing value in the collector market. If you've got this coin sitting in your drawer or tucked away in your collection, you're holding a slice of history that's gaining momentum and admiration with every passing year. Let's begin by diving into the background of this incredible coin. The year 1979 stood as a stable and foundational period in Australia's numismatic development, and the 50-cent coin was already a significant symbol in everyday life. By this time, the Royal Australian Mint had fully transitioned from the original round silver 50-cent coin of 1966 to the distinctive 12-sided copper-nickel coin introduced in 1969. This new shape and size made the coin stand out physically and visually, earning it immediate recognition and long-term respect. The 1979 issue continued this legacy, offering both a functional and cultural piece that Australians used in their daily transactions. Yet now, decades later, this very coin has evolved into a high-demand collectible with increasing market value. The design of the 1979 50-cent coin is both bold and elegant, capturing the very spirit of Australia. On the obverse side, we see the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by renowned sculptor Arnold Machin. His portrayal of the Queen, graceful, youthful, and commanding, became one of the most iconic images on Australian coinage during this era. The inscriptions Elizabeth II, Australia, and the year 1979 circle her profile with precision and poise. Flip the coin to its reverse, and you're greeted by the Australian coat of arms, a striking image that unites the kangaroo and emu, standing proudly on either side of a shield that holds the emblems of the 6 Australian states. Topped by the Commonwealth Star and framed with flourish, this design is more than symbolic. It's a patriotic masterpiece that resonates with collectors worldwide. In terms of rarity, the 1979 50-cent coin has steadily climbed the ranks in the eyes of serious numismatists. While millions were minted for circulation, the passage of time has naturally worn down many examples. That's why today, finding this coin in strong circulated condition, with design features still clear and visible, is becoming increasingly uncommon and highly valuable. The edges, the star, the feathers on the emu, and the lines on the kangaroo, when these are still distinguishable, the coin becomes a standout. This is why collectors are racing to secure quality specimens before they vanish into private collections for good. The supply is shrinking, but the demand is growing, making this coin one of the stealthy champions of Australia's vintage currency. When it comes to market value, the 1979 Australian 50-cent coin is performing remarkably well in today's active collector scene. Depending on the condition, especially when the coin still holds rich original tone, clean legends, and minimal surface wear, it can fetch anywhere from $5 to $20 Australian dollars or even higher, with values pushing further on platforms like eBay, private auctions, and collector fairs. Coins housed in protective cases or well-preserved albums often attract top bids, especially from collectors aiming to complete full-year sets or 1970s-themed displays. What makes this even more exciting is that these coins, even in circulated condition, are now being recognized for their long-term value and consistent upward trend. For collectors, the 1979 50-cent coin offers a brilliant opportunity. Whether you're just starting your journey or you're a seasoned enthusiast, this coin serves as both a foundational piece and a valuable investment. If you own one, keep it protected. Store it away from humidity and sunlight to preserve its surface integrity. If the design details are visible and the coin retains its shape and clarity, you're sitting on a rising asset. If you don't own one yet, now is the perfect time to acquire it while prices remain accessible, because all signs point to increasing scarcity in the years ahead. The 1970s are becoming a hot decade in collecting, and this coin is right at the heart of that movement. In conclusion, the 1979 Australian 50-cent coin is far more than a relic from decades past. It's a living piece of Australia's proud heritage. From its historic roots to its strong design elements and its undeniable presence in today's collector markets, this coin is making a powerful comeback. Its shape, symbolism, and vintage appeal make it a standout in any collection. So whether it's already in your hands or still on your wish list, the time to appreciate and act on this coin is now. Because with every tick of the clock, the 1979 50-cent coin becomes not just a piece of currency, but a treasure in the making.